8%. That was all I asked for. 8% after 16 years of holding together an infrastructure that would have collapsed without me. Nicole Walsh didn't just say no, she laughed. Not a polite, nervous laugh, but the kind that bounced off the glass walls of her corner office. Like I told the best joke she'd heard all year. At your age, Ava Hayes, she said, barely able to catch her breath. We need hungry young talent, not expensive legacy employees clinging to outdated approaches. I stood there holding a thick portfolio, 16 years of late nights, emergency recoveries, and systems I had built from scratch. Across from me sat a 37-year-old CEO in a designer suit, Harvard MBA framed behind her, dismissing everything like it was meaningless. Her office overlooked San Francisco Bay, all chrome, glass, and abstract art that probably cost more than my annual salary. Everything about that room was designed to remind you exactly where you stood. I'm Ava Hayes, 48 years old, director of cloud engineering at TechWorld Solutions, or at least I was the kind of person who believed loyalty mattered, that hard work eventually spoke for itself. 16 years at one company, watching 28-year-olds who knew TikTok trends better than database architecture get promoted ahead of me. My wife says I'm stubborn. My kids think I'm ancient because I prefer email over Slack. But what Nicole didn't understand was this. My outdated approach had kept her billion-dollar company running flawlessly for over a decade. While she was learning buzzwords in business school, I was in server rooms at 3 in the morning, making sure everything actually worked. The cloud migration I designed saved the company $2.3 million a year. The security framework I built stopped 3 major breach attempts last year alone, including ransomware that would have destroyed everything. I started listing achievements, my voice quieter than I wanted. Nicole waved her hand, still smiling. Everyone's replaceable, Ava Hayes. Even senior engineers. Maybe it's time to think about early retirement. Golf courses are lovely this time of year. Something broke, not my heart, something deeper. 16 years of believing experience mattered more than age shattered in that moment. I nodded, gathered my portfolio, and left her office with shaking hands. Back at my desk, yes, desk, not office, I sat in a cubicle because open office culture promotes collaboration. After 16 years and a director title. On either side of me were recent graduates who called me sir and asked me to explain things they should have learned in school. On my desk was a photo from last Christmas. My wife Sarah, exhausted after chemo but smiling. Emma, 20, home from university, where tuition had risen again. Jake, 18, already worried about student debt. Medical bills were eating 30% of my income. Sarah's treatments had cost us $47,000 out of pocket. We borrowed against the house. Emma worked part-time to pay for textbooks. Jake talked about giving up on engineering school altogether. And I had just been laughed at for asking for 8%. I opened my desk drawer and pulled out a worn leather notebook. It wasn't company property, it was mine. Inside were ideas I'd written during lunch breaks, weekends, late-night drives, algorithms I built on my home computer, security systems I tested in my garage lab, code TechWalt had used freely because I trusted them. Page after page of innovations that formed the backbone of TechWalt's success. What Nicole never realized, and what their legal team never checked, was that I never signed over rights to these personal projects. My contract only covered work done on company time with company resources. I opened my phone and scrolled through my personal GitHub, thousands of commits, years of timestamps, proof that award-winning security platform built as a weekend experiment. The cloud optimization system, originally to reduce my own server costs. I'd shared everything out of loyalty, and loyalty had laughed in my face. I opened LinkedIn and stared at a name I'd ignored for 2 years. Scott Rodriguez, VP of Engineering at TechFlow Solutions, TechWorld's biggest competitor. His last message read, "We value experience here." Gray hair means wisdom, not obsolescence. I hesitated. 16 years of conditioning told me not to burn bridges. Then I thought of Sarah, of my kids, of Nicole's laugh. I pressed call. Scott Rodriguez. "This is Ava Hayes. I think it's time we talked." That night, over dinner, Scott offered me what TechWalt never had: respect. Senior engineering director, full authority, a team of experienced engineers, a salary that solved my family's problems overnight, and proper compensation for any personal intellectual property I brought with me. 2 weeks later, I handed Nicole my resignation. When she heard where I was going, her smile vanished. She offered raises, titles, equity, everything she'd refused that morning. It was too late. Within months, TechFlow's systems built on my work outperformed TechWalt by every metric. Clients noticed. Meridian Bank switched providers. Awards followed, this time with my name on them. Nicole called. I didn't answer. TechWalt sued. They lost. The judge ruled that the core innovations belonged to me. Legal fees awarded. The victory felt hollow until we did something better with it. TechFlow launched an initiative hiring displaced senior professionals. Engineers over 45. Consultants nearing retirement. People the industry had quietly discarded. Applications flooded in. A year later, I stood on a stage accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award. Looking out at young developers and seasoned engineers working side by side, I finally understood something Nicole never would. Experience isn't expensive. expensive. It's priceless. If you're over 45 and someone tells you you're outdated, remember this: your knowledge is power. Document it, protect it, and never let anyone convince you that your best years are behind you. Because sometimes refusing to become invisible is how industries change. The algorithms are still running. My name is on the patents, and somewhere a CEO has learned not to laugh at senior engineers asking for their worth.